spawning on the bottom side. In the orange, this is Frenchy playing as the Elves.
And he's coming in with a Druid versus Chosendeer, randomed into a mirror match. But to keep it a little bit off mirror, we have a Ranger Girl coming out. So this is going to be pretty spicy. So,
How
as
does
a
that
Druid
work?
boy myself, the thing is, if you play your Druid normally, your Ranger normally, you're probably going to lose. Because the Druid, as soon as he hits level 5, he's going to insane. Even before that, I think Frenchy is pretty good with it nowadays as well. Where you just play around the control abilities and trade efficiently. But if Chosendeer adjusts his play, or just plays better than Frenchy, if he goes for a full left side build and then go for the Eagle Eye for the 60 attack range, so you can always snipe him out from really, really far away. So you're not in danger of getting, what's it called? The ridiculous debuff, the Crush Spirits.
Yeah. And actually, also, something that has been discussed on the Discord lately, the unending volley ability. If you combo that with Eagle Eye, do you think that could snipe the Druid?
It could, but I think, Frenchy does have access to the Psychokinetic Blast, so he does have an interrupt.
Oh, right. So if you charge in against it, that could work.
Yeah. The Psycho Blast, I think it doesn't have the best of ranges. Actually, it's 150. So it's pretty much decent. But I mean, if you get those plus 60 ranges, and then Bullseye into like a true shot, if you're lucky, you already get some damage on him in the first place because he was casting something, and then basically you just discourage him with the unending volley from going back in. That could be something that it could be used for. So, but I don't think we're gonna see it. But throwing that idea out there, and I'm gonna have to test it myself. Should be pretty hot stuff. Also, let's check out those stats. We have a flag fight going on, which is interesting.
We've seen the recycle trick again. Frenchy does it too.
He just recycled his entire banner by accident.
That's not good though. I mean, the health of that Druid is not looking so hot. Chosendeer still has an extra potion on top of this, and the bow.
I did say that the Ranger should be in trouble if he plays normally. There's one condition to that: no early pressure, because the Druid really strives on like past level 3, 4. Usually like the level 5, of course, but a really good blue Druid player can make the level 4 work as well. But in that low level, the Ranger definitely has a advantage when he gets played well. And one thing I've often noticed with Frenchy is like he relies really heavily on the Druid to carry him to that tier 2, and he doesn't really do that much early on. So if your early pressure is good enough, he kind of crumbles on the economy very often.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's gonna crumble on the experience. How is he gonna take on Medusa? Because there's already the upgrading base here, an Elven banner on the best side for Chosendeer. Then he'll double upgrade that and presumably take out the Medusa pretty well. What's the answer
I'm not
to
sure.
that?
Like that's also one of his problems with his play usually, is like he doesn't get many early Guardians. Like he usually gets like 3. Sometimes if he feels fancy, he goes 5, but he gets them very late pretty much every time.
Yeah, he just goes
so
super fast here too.
He essentially has to grab the sector, upgrade it, and then shadow the Ranger to try and deny any XP. So yeah, this is pretty good. He goes ahead. He's gonna try to steal some XPs. Might get some.
Yeah, definitely not much.
And if he keeps Psychokinetic blasting the Guardian, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, it's very low, so good time to kill it. And French is actually ahead in experience now. Oh, wait, no, it's just a little behind.
So that's the thing with Psychokinetic Blast. It's pretty decent in a mirror match because Guardians are expensive and they die to magic damage pretty easily.
15 hit points on that one. Oh, God. Here goes the flag stuff again.
Yep. Chosendeer is ahead in potions, though.
Wow, another kill.
Yeah, another Guardian, and probably, that could be dangerous. He might go down here.
Are you serious?
Just go for the trade.
That's the final potion, by the way.
Yep. Or if you can run away a little bit more, Psycho Blast and then teleport.
Yeah, I think he's in a good place right now.
There it is. Teleport.
I don't think he dares to. The ranger is too close. What if you get knocked back?
Yeah, that's true. Well, the knockback would probably save him, maybe even.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it's really iffy. Nah, he probably just has to run. Good old-fashioned way.
Ah, range mode on the Guardian.
You, very nice.
Hold on to your pants.
Help me, he says. Help me. Just drag him into the golem. I mean, at least he's not getting. No one's getting the Medusas. And he did get the Elven banner. I'm not sure if. I guess that's not quite properly finished and not damaged, so he probably can't upgrade it.
Wait, he can.
Wait.
That's insane.
Oh, can he?
Oh, the golem's gonna get the kill. And Chosendeer gets the XP, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It denies a little bit of XP, but not enough. Okay, yeah, that's the thing now. Frenchy's economy isn't too hot. He always seems to. He doesn't quite have it figured out.
No, he's tier 2 though, which is insane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he
coming.
always rushes tier 2, which can work out.
But he doesn't
he
even
has done a
have like a
pretty good job
grove.
of it.
Oh, he does have a grove, and he's getting the upgrade for the workers now to put them in there. Maybe this can work.
Yeah, like he probably bought himself enough time with all this distraction. But the Iron Man does go down.
It's not that easy.
Chosendeer is a very Chosendeer knows his elves as well. So he is aware of, and compared to a lot of other people, Frenchy's really active on a ladder, so most people will have played him at some point. And he doesn't really detract from his style at all.
No, he does the one thing. He openly admitted it before. It's just what he likes to do.
He does one thing, but he does it pretty well.
Yeah, very much so.
He does incrementally improve over time, just not as fast, let's say, as the best threat, which we've just seen improve so much over the last couple of days. But he's definitely giving it his best, so I'm not shit talking him, even though it might sound like it. He definitely knows his stuff.
Nah, it's just analysis, it's fine. Hey, that Obliterate didn't hit the Guardian, what? That was so strange.
Yeah, like Obliterate, it's actually not just flat area, it's like little explosions. So it can shotgun, but it can also just basically miss. Like, it's just random explosions in a certain area.
Huh.
So sometimes it whiffs a unit when you think, but also sometimes it just almost one-shots it. Especially on Obliterate level 2, because it just adds more explosions. So you will see, if it's a full row of Guardians, let's say, you will see some of them get one shot and some of them not touch that much. But it's ridiculous on level 2. But Frenchy is a very hard right side fan, with Ellen's Wrath, Treant's Grasp, and Nature's Gift. Not
Can't
Nature's
blame
Gift.
him, especially after the recent buffs to those, except for the Treant's Grasp. I mean, that's kind of the nerf.
Exactly. Well, it's a nerf buff, really. Like, the radius got increased, but which makes it even pretty potent, but the movement speed got a little bit nerfed. It still gets ridiculous if you get maps on with Noria's command, like this one. We have double golems here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty likely you'll get it out of free.
Yeah. And especially on full brute force, Crush Spirits is 100% everything down the drain, including movement speed. So it's a full root, full damage negate, so you have to have an interrupt to get out of it, or you die. If you have a Noria's command, because for some reason it's additive, which also makes your Treant's Grasp pretty potent. Though not quite as potent as it was on...
No, Crush Spirits is just another tier. That's a crazy ability. We've seen it a lot
yeah.
by Frenchy today.
I'm a druid main from day one, so I'm... I have not changed my ways to him now that now that his popularity has increased, but I'm calling for a nerf on that as well, just because it's ridiculous. But yeah, that's like the pretty interesting match here. So if you see like this Guardian opener versus the Druid boy with his Obliterate and the Psycho Blast. Ooh, nice.
Ranger Death. A little bit unexpected, honestly.
Yeah, that's the power of a Shrine of Growth level 2. If you sit under that and you actually forget about your hero a little bit. Without any healing potions, you're gonna bite the dust eventually.
Oh,
Speaking of
bad
which,
news.
all Medusas are up. Yep.
No, even worse news. Chosendeer does not have iron mines.
Yeah, he committed to the Guardians. So it's gonna take a while for him to
He
get that.
somehow picked up iron. Wait. He's got the bottom sector, the 6 o'clock. Are you kidding me?
Yep. But he's not tier 2, by the way, so he picked that iron up off the ground.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
But yeah, as I've mentioned before, like that's the thing with Frenchy here. Despite this pretty impressive druid play, like his army is tiny. So if there's like 1-2 protectors in this blob, his army isn't gonna do that much. And if the druid is controlled enough, and if the guardian count gets out of hand, they can kind of one-shot him. So it's really just like a race against the clock here for Chosendeer. If he does enough damage with what he's got at his disposal, or if Frenchy can pull it off with his small elite army.
He's still not trying to go tier 2 at all. Where's the stone? Okay, he's got a stone cutter. But this is taking too long.
Also the northeast, triple iron mine now. Very spicy. And the Medusas have been mostly grabbed, I think, by Frenchy. And the other ones are still up for grabs. I feel like that might be a mistake, yeah. Okay, well, it's only a Shrine of Growth.
Yeah,
so
selling is probably a good idea.
I'm a big fan of Rodstone. I play my druid a little bit different.
Yeah, you like to harass with him, right?
I used to, the harass society isn't worth it anymore, but the Rodstone is still pretty good.
You know what you can do with the harass though, the Ellen's Fire, on like stone and whatever?
Yeah.
Especially if you go against dwarves. Like, we've seen a match earlier when, I think Rebelluke went Ranger against dwarves. I think Druid could be fantastic there, because you just rush their main, and keep Ellen's firing the stone.
Yeah, it's really map dependent. Like on small maps, I agree, but you still have to grab your side first, because of so often I tried like a level 2 rush Druid, and then you kind of just lose the map because you get ignored, which feels really bad.
Oh.
But if I work on it a bit more, it's definitely still viable.
Yeah, I think dwarves can't ignore that, but because it's free stone.
The thing with Rodstone is, I've had like some of my best games has everything where I went into the game with like a tier 2 rush idea. Then I fell behind and then I had to transition into a Guardian rush. And then with Rodstone, you still have the pushing power to put your enemy behind and punish him. Because then they usually overextend when they put you behind early. And then if you transition fast enough, you can still get even. So yeah, I'm just Druid Boy through and through. But I like my Ranger Girl too. But I just had to off-meta it in the beginning. And when I play the Ranger, I do like the Bear.
Oh really? For Elf Mirror or just in general?
A little bit in general. Like I've gotten off a little bit. It's so weird. Like a very mixed success. I think my biggest issue with it is when you teleport in, you have to find the bear. Like then you have to move it around. Like that's the biggest issue with it. So it's not very responsive. But if you're aggressive with it and keep that up the pressure, then it's pretty nice.
Okay.
And also you can, for example, take these Inferno Golems. The bear can tank that solo.
Wow.
And then you don't have to take any damage on the protectors. Like the bear can tank that for about 20 seconds. That's plenty enough time for Wardens to get it down.
Yeah, it looks like his golem got interrupted there. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh man, that's a dead protector for sure. But only one protector for it. I mean, that's still not a high cost to pay.
Yep. Oh, that's the big one.
That's a lot of guardians. Oh no way, really? Noria's command. Oh my god. Everything's gonna scale out of control here.
But he hasn't equipped it yet. Hashtag no equip.
But he's already got full brute force.
Yep.
And obviously
so just watch the crush bit. It's from -80, -40, -80. It's gonna go up to all the way to 100 on everything.
Oh no.
It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. So it all depends how Chosendeer plays around his bullseye. and how Frenchy plays around the bullseye himself. Baiting it out, etc. Speaking of... Oh yeah, we have a full brute force build for Chosendeer.
Oh yeah, it's only missing just one as well.
Yeah. No concentration yet. No items either, by the way.
Frenchy has done the equip, so...
Ooh. Yeah, just check those abilities. It's disgusting.
Minus 100. It's crazy. And minus 100 movement speed. What the hell?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. At least Drian's Grasp is now down to minus 50 with a Noria's command on full brute force, so it's
Yeah, that's manageable.
still super powerful, but it's not as crazy as the minus 90 it was on the beta.
It was, and you know what? You can manage this. Like that's
Yeah.
fine. Minus 50, even if it's bigger, you can at least split out of it. You can pre-spread, and you'll be on the edge already. So
Yeah. So the thing with that is though, so Frenchy doesn't pick up concentration usually, because full brute force, YOLO. But he gets level 2 Treant's Grasp, which puts it up the effect duration to 20 seconds, so you can have 2 Treant's Grasps up at one time.
exactly.
Same for
that's
Ellen's
just such a good
Fire.
build. So
Oh,
Guardians against Attack Army. What do we think? I think they're
Yeah.
toast.
Me too. One thing I'm always also surprised is, like, in an Elf mirror, especially against the Guardian Rush, when I know it, I just get Wanderers. Because Wardens are fine and all, but actually Wardens don't do that hot against other Wanderers. Yeah, Wanderers. Oh, why do they have to name them so similar? Like,
Yeah,
they
I
do
know
well
what you
against
mean.
Protectors,
Warden is not the best.
but the Protectors can be taken care of usually by your hero, and then the Wardens behind them usually get then nuked by the piercing shots of the Wanderers. That's how I like to play it. Oh, there's the 100. Look at it.
Yeah, she can't. You can't micro against that. It's just
No.
nothing you can do. You could probably use the thingy.
You can use the stun shot, but you have to be
Stun
quick.
shot, yeah. Because you're so heavily weakened, mine's 100% weakening. It's just
Yep.
too much.
It has to be instant, basically. And you shouldn't be getting close to it in the first place. Did Chosendeer pick up... No, he hasn't picked up any range yet. So I think we really have to use the range, which basically also works on your Hail of Arrows, as well as on your other bow abilities.
Yeah, works on everything left side.
Yep.
Pretty good stuff. But
So
the
it just
Sanctum
makes...
is toast.
And that's the other thing with that, because I think Hail of Arrows is... Oh no, it's magic damage. That's fair enough. So it doesn't... It's actually Wardens are better against that then. But you can pressure the Wardens from a fairly safe distance with 60 range on your Hail of Arrows. Like, you can either go full brute force like he does, or you go full concentration into full range, and then just spam Hail of Arrows and the stun. And I think you have to go that route, more concentration and range to control the druid. And then you will have a better time. And then you just try and beat the rest of it with your army. But we'll see what Chosendeer can do with rolling other heroes. I think an Elf Mirror against an Elf main is always a bit iffy, especially when you're randoming.
Yeah, random is just really tough sometimes like that.
Yeah. So all those tips I'm giving here are coming from an Elf main.